Thanks to Chirp for sponsoring this video. If you experience tight muscles or a sore upper back or some kind of neck and mid back pain, these wheels are perfect. They feel as if someone's digging their elbows into your back with a whole lot of pressure. I really enjoy rolling on them. Alongside that, you can also use it behind your back while sitting to support your posture. You can check these wheels out at gochirp.com or using the link down below. Let's jump into the video. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we have episode 2 of Setup Showcase. I know the name is a little bit boring, so if you have any ideas, anything exciting, interesting, fun, let me know down below. I'm completely open to changing up the name, and in fact, I'd really like to change the name, so whoever has the best name, I'll change it to that next time. Anyways, let's jump into some of these submissions. This is Betty from Switch and Click. Last month we had our first episode of Setup Showcase, and that was when we showed appreciation to our Discord community, and then we happened to have more people come in and submit more, so now I think I'm gonna make it a whole series, and this is episode 2 to our first setup. And that belongs to the old guy, who happens to be the editor to some of our videos right now. If you checked out the HHKB, the Ducky Mia Pro, or the one coming out soon, the best mechanical keyboards of 2020, he's edited all of those. Really glad to have him on the team, but let's jump into his setup. Alright, first things first, his name's Carl. He's 13, he's from Arkansas, and his setup is for the purpose of video editing, school, and a few games here and there. Alright, so the desk is a Gladiator Butcher block desk. The chairs comes from Staples. This is the Croy chair. I don't know much about it. There are several monitors here. We got the Dell 2007 FPB Ultra Sharp and the LG 29WL 500-B Ultra Wide, which he uses primarily for editing, and timelines look really good in ultra wide. The keyboard he uses is now the Ducky Mia Pro, which I sold to him after he edited that review where he was like, I love this keyboard so much, let me buy it off of you. And he was using a membrane before and it wasn't that responsive, so now his workflow is a ton faster and we can get these videos out at a much more proficient speed. So the white Ducky Mia Pro with a black coiled Asceni cable to pair along with it. The mouse is an Amazon Basics mouse. For speakers, we've got the Bose SoundLink Mini. For headphones, we have the Sony WH-CH710N. No microphone, no DAC amp. For the decoration or art on the panel in the back, we've got a ton of acoustic foam panels. We also have an IKEA lamp with a colored light bulb. The PC, which is built for video editing, has an Intel Core i7-3770K CPU. Graphics card is an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1660 Super. The cooler is by Noctua. For RAM, we've got the G.Skill Aries F3 2133 C9 4GB DDR3. For storage, we've got the T-Force Vulcan 500GB, and we also have an HDD paired along with it as well. The motherboard is a Gigabyte Z77X-UD3H. For the case, we have an H510i. There's 2 Noctua 120mm fans, 1 Scythe 120mm fan, and 2 NZXT stock fans for the case. For a 13-year-old, this build is certainly impressive. I know when I was 13, I was not using a built keyboard of any kind. Welcome him to the team. He's gonna be editing some of our videos from here on out and really helping boost that production quality and boost the speed at which we're able to put out videos. I know it's been really consistent, but this is giving me more time to be able to focus on like shooting better B-roll, shooting better intros, coming up with more creative ideas, things like that, and not be really buried deep in the work all the time. And I get to improve where this channel is going. So thank you, Carl. All right, our next submission is by FaeizeeT. FaeizeeT. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. So we've got a DK61 modded keyboard. We've got a Razer Viper Mini mouse on top of the HK Gaming Series M mouse pad. For the monitor, we've got a cheap LG hand-me-down. Got that paired onto a laptop, the Dell Inspiron 14 4000 with Ryzen 7 4700U and Vega 7 graphics. For the headset, we've got the Razer Kraken Tournament Edition, and the chair is a Staples mesh office chair. Overall, a very clean setup, and it seems to be super portable, very versatile for school, gaming, or whatever else he does. Setup doesn't take too much space, and it fits well in anyone's bedroom. Alright, moving on to our third setup, which is by a longtime member of our Discord server, Chaz. He's also one of our Discord mods, and he's got a really sick setup. Gotta say, I love the windows that's happening here. Love the background. It seems very calm and peaceful, and a great place to work, do work, game, all that good stuff. Alright, for the monitor, we have a P27H-10 at 1440p. We've also got two Dell U241M at 1200p. For the mouse, we've got a Logitech G703. We've got a Red Dragon K530 keyboard with custom keycaps on it, which is FaeizeeT. For the lights, we've got the IKEA light strip. For the headset, we've got the SHP 9500s by Philips. The PC has an R5 3600 CPU along with Corsair DDR4 16GB of memory. And the GPU is an RTX 2060 Super FE. Super clean setup. Love the curtains so much here. And I believe he lives in the PNW where it rains almost every day. I know that personally, used to live there. It gets pretty gloomy, so being next to the windows does bring some brightness into the day and really wakes you up. We've also got a bunch of cool little plants here, a lot of succulents. Love any greenery in a setup. Really beautiful. Alright, on to the fourth setup, which is a clean, comfy corner of the room. Love this, love the colors, the whites, the beige, the yellow. And we'll get started with the monitor, which is the Spectre 27-inch 75Hz monitor. The mouse is a Razer Death Adder V2. The keyboard is the white Razer Huntsman TE. For the headset, we've got the Razer Kraken TE, and the PC specs are as follows. We've got the AMD Ryzen 3200G integrated Vega graphics for the CPU. For RAM, we've got Viper 8GB of RAM, and he's hoping to get an SK61 keyboard and a super light to complete his look. That setup was from Elijah, recently joined our Discord server as well. Next, we've got the setup from Waterbottle, which is a clean developer setup. For the monitor, we've got the LG 35-inch ultra-wide curved WQHD HDR10 monitor. Dang, that's a mouthful, but it's looking good. For the keyboard, we've got the drop control in space gray with the halo clear switches and the white drop Skylight series keycap set. For the laptop, we've got a MacBook Pro from 2018. Headphones, we've got Beat Studio 3 wireless, a mouse by Vixing, the wireless mouse. And we've got a few accessories here as well. We've got the Oaky Wood vertical laptop dock for the laptop stand, a curved wireless charging block for the wireless charger, TYCKA headphone stands to hold the Beats up, and an Althea desk pad for the desk mat. Very nice. And he's got a little cactus. Seems like everyone's got greenery today. You know what I need in my setup? Greenery, succulents, plants, real or fake? It's a hard decision. Anyways, if you want to submit your own setups to this series, feel free to join our Discord, link down below. Open to pretty much any setup right now. I love seeing the setups, the clean, simple ones, the gaming ones, the RGB ones, the plants, as long as you put some effort into it, you know? Anyways, I'm still working on my setup all day, every day, month in, month out. and it's slowly improving as well. We definitely need a new name for the series. If you want to suggest something, feel free to do it down below. If not, we're gonna keep it Setup Showcase because there's alliteration and it's super easy to stay with the flow, and whatever has happened is gonna happen in the future too. And then if you want to submit your setups, feel free to do it down below. We prefer horizontal photos, maybe 5 to 6 angles, and then there's a template for a list of all the peripherals, PC stuff, and things like that. Happy New Year! It's finally 2021, the first video of 2021. How crazy is that? Wow. It's almost the 1-year anniversary of Switch and Click as well on January 5th, 2021. We're gonna do a reaction video to some of our first videos. Be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty cringe-worthy because the content back in the day was so bad, just so bad. We've gone a long way in a year, but anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!